Hey guys, what is up? It's me, CroffStudios. I'm here with a new custom review of a custom set. Now, I made these a very long time ago when I was unprofessional on my channel, and when I actually didn't really make as good of customs as I do now, and I was sort of childish and didn't show them very well. But this is really a remake of most of those sets, and this is the Assasinators sets. Most of you diehard, really old CroffStudios fans might remember these from a long time ago. I really only had like less than 100 subscribers when that was going on. So let's get in right to the minifigures, and then I'll tell you basically the story while I'm showing you them. Guys, one more thing for this video. Thank you Brick Warriors, Brick Arms, and Combat Brick for helping me get some of the weapons and stuff for this. So basically the Assassinator story is that sort of an end of the world type of apocalypse day, and there's these guys over here, all the thugs, and they're mob bosses and such, and they ship crates around for supplies, and they rob people for the supplies, and these two sort of oppose that. And there's other sets that I made too, according to this theme. So I guess we'll start off with our main hero, and this is some Russian guy. I haven't come up with any names yet, so he actually comes with a Russian gun too, the Russian AR, and you can see he has a Mandalorian face, some clone trooper armor looking thing, and some space police legs. Other accomplice in the set is this girl who's helping him, and she has an Uzi, and she has two samurai swords. She doesn't have any back printing. This is Catwoman's head, so the back head printing is like not accurate at all, so don't really need to show that. So I'll just pull the thugs over here and show you all of them on this little base plate. So really they're just thugs. I don't know what else to say. So here's the first one. He has a little Deranger and a nice little dagger. Both of these weapons are from Brick Warriors. This is the next one. You can see it's sort of a winter state of time, so he looks pretty cool. He does have back printing, and I forget, no, this guy doesn't have back printing. So, and then up next, one of the rarest color skin figures of all time, because LEGO really doesn't include black people on sets very much. And then back printing. And he does have a double-sided head. This is actually Rhodey's head from
War Machine.
Yeah, well, that's his name, Rhodey. So, and then next is the technician of the set, and he just has a Luke Skywalker torso from the Rancor pit. And you can see his face right there, just some armor, and he comes with this really big gun. I really don't know what the name of it is. Up next is this ninja type of person, and he has one of the general's shirts. You can see he actually has the general's head too. It's one of my least favorite minifigures, and he has some back printing. So, and then last up, probably my favorite figure out of all these, and this is the basically the boss of this little hideout thing that I made, and he has an RPG. With this nice missile at the end of it, and you can see he's very detailed, and he does have back printing on him, which is very cool. Like that about him. So that's really for the guys I made. So let's go on to the little custom set that I made, and I'll tell you what it means. Basically, the scenario of the set is there's two vehicles here, and the two good guys of the set are both riding vehicles to attack this thug base, and she is riding this little ATV that I made. I call it the Chainsaw Mobile, I guess you could call it. It has this in the front, and it acts as a chainsaw, and then it has this little gun in the back. It has a nice printed piece. Oh, and it just fell. Of course, I fail here in the middle of recording as usual. So that's for YouTube, guys. Whenever I do a fail, I just post it on YouTube anyways. Just a little basic vehicle, I guess you could say. Not really much to it. And then the helicopter, my dad actually had an original design to this, and it kept falling apart because my dad does just play around with Legos sometimes, and then I modified it into a helicopter that has 3 seats on it and some nice guns. There isn't really any features on it or anything besides the helicopter's spinning blades, and under here you get these little landing things, of course, and you can seat him in there pretty easily, obviously, and he's ready for battle. So let's go ahead onto the thug base. Move on to the thug base now, and you can see we're just going to start off with the outside, and then I'll show you the inside. On the outside you get some chains holding some of the fences together and stuff, and then you get this little door right here where it can move down shown right here, and then if you want to, you can drive this in. That's pretty cool. So let's move to the side of it. So here's the little side of the base, and also I forgot to mention there's a little rock here. And you can see there's some chains, and it says keep out. Obviously they don't want trespassers in here. Unfortunately, they're going to be getting some visitors. Then moving over here, this is a very cool looking design, I think. How it goes sideways instead of just straight blocky square. So, and also the feature here is that it's just a little opening door. It's sort of like password door. You type in the password to get in. There's a video camera too, to make sure you're not anybody bad. And then there's the control room. There's the windows that block it. Then this side right here, you can see there's some cool looking pieces right there. No keep out on that side, and that's really the sides of it. So let's go on right to the inside of this base. So here's the inside of the base, and you can see I put a Brick Warriors anvil in here because it looks very cool with this base. I think it matches up pretty easily with it. And then in here you just have some supplies. You get a black chain right there as well. And over here you can see that you have a custom backpack that was cut off the back of a snowtrooper, and it actually does fit on pieces, and there's a working compass, a bottle, some playing cards, and a little piece right there. You get a little jukebox over there and some crates. They're all filled with supplies, but I'm not really going to go through all of those. I mean, they're just supplies. Then over here is another little feature I added. So say your thugs want to train for kicking some good guy butt, you can punch them over here. They can do a little punching bag action. So I thought that was a little cool feature that I added. Then another cool feature up here is that there's a little gun turret. So let's take our thug after training and put him up here, and he can defend the little base with his little gun type of thing. And then over here, another feature that I added. This is in the technician room now. Not really a room, it's just, a technician place. And then you can put the technician's gun right here if you want to. And then let's take our technician so I can show you the feature over here. Obviously it can spin, but the main feature is that this can slide, so he can go to any part of the technician room that he wants to. And I thought that was a little cool feature that I added in. Then up here, it's still being modified. I gotta order some flat pieces to put up here, so that's not what it'd really look like. And then more chests and stuff down here. And then there's a ladder that can fold up. And then you can see there's some pretty big gaps in between there. Obviously, this isn't a perfectly put together base. I mean, this is at the end of the world, so it's not going to be a perfect base. So, yeah, you can see the design over there, how I made that work. So that's really it for the base, actually. That took shorter than I thought it was going to be. So, yeah, let's go on to the ending of this custom video. That's basically it for this custom set review. Tell me if you want to see more of these custom reviews of these Assassinator sets. I already have 2 other sets ready to review if you guys want me to review them. And also, well, actually, nothing else. That was sort of useless saying that, but that's basically it, guys, for this review of a custom set. And also, shout out to Brick Warriors, Brick Arms, and Combat Brick for supplying me with the awesome weapons that these figures have in this set. So, that's basically it for this video, guys. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe.